trust you're doing well. I wanted to take just a moment and try to encourage each and every one of us. I was reading in the book of Psalm today, in the book of Psalm 61, verses 1 and 2. There the psalmist David says, "Hear my cry, O God, attend unto my prayer. From the end of the earth will I cry unto thee when my heart is overwhelmed. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I." You know, David was going through a very difficult time when he wrote this passage. It's believed that it was a time in his life when Absalom, his son, was seeking to overthrow his kingdom, as well as literally take his life. Well, that had to be a very difficult time for a father. Had to be a difficult time for a king. But you know what? He was able to get through it. You know how? Well, in our passage, he tells us how. He went to God in prayer. You know, he says, "Attend unto my prayer, God. Listen to what I have to say." And you know, God's always there to hear our cry, to hear our prayers. And he goes on to say, it doesn't matter where I'm at in this world. He's saying, when my heart is overwhelmed, I'm going to pray. When my heart is overwhelmed, I'm going to seek your face. And then he says these words, "Lead me to the rock that is higher than I." David understood that bigger than his problem was his God. And you know, today we live in a world of uncertainties. We live in a world where it seems that everything's been turned upside down. The fact is that God's bigger than our problem. God's bigger than a virus that they claim could possibly take our lives. Well, I don't know how this will all turn out, but what I do know is that God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. And he says, I don't give you the spirit of fear, but of love and of power and of a sound mind. Well, I'm going to tell you, I don't know about you, but I want that in this time of uncertainty. My heart, my mind, my whole being is overwhelmed at times as I focus on the television or as I focus on the radio or as I hear reports on the media of all sorts. So negative, so critical. But may I say, let's get our eyes off of those for a moment and get them on the Lord Jesus Christ and get them on God our Father. Let's go to him in prayer. In the darkest days, David was able to go to God and say, "Lead me to the rock that's higher than I." But we have a rock that's higher than us too, and that's God our Father. Today, I want to encourage you to spend time in prayer. I want to encourage you to not look at the darkness, but to look to the mountaintop, because that's where you'll find God. And you know what? It'll be okay. He'll give you a peace, a comfort, a strength that can only come when we're in his presence. Spend some time with him today. Ask him to lead you to the rock that's higher than I. May God bless you today. And I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow for another edition of Your Faith Update. God bless you.